Hi, I'm Marcus Ryle from Line6, and I'm here to show you the new MIDI Mobilizer. This is the world's first MIDI interface for iPhone and iPod Touch. And what it is a simple little device like this with a 30-pin connector. Plugs right into an iPhone or iPod Touch, and soon an iPad as well. And it comes with a simple application we call the MIDI memo recorder. And what this is able to do is basically record and play back any MIDI data that you send to it. It doesn't care what MIDI channel it's on or sys data or anything you want. Think of it like a voice memo recorder. Whatever you put in, it captures. MIDI Mobilizer ships with two cables that look like this, made by Planet Waves. It's got a 2.5 millimeter connector on the bottom like this, and MIDI connector, standard 5-pin DIN, compatible with the millions of MIDI devices that have been made since 1983. If I play a sequence here, you can see the little MIDI out light lighting up as it's sending out MIDI data. And we just need to plug this in and you'll be able to hear it, which we'll probably show you in a minute. Some interesting details. The MIDI Mobilizer does all the time stamping of the MIDI data right in the firmware, so that the phone is acting as your user interface and your data storage, but there's very accurate timing capture. So if you, for example, are just capturing a musical idea, you hook up to a keyboard, it's going to capture exactly what you do, all of your notes, and of course controller information, anything else you might do, with very accurate timing. And it saves it as a standard MIDI file, and you can then email it with this send via email command. You can email it as a standard MIDI file to yourself, so then you could open up any file you create into any DAW on your computer. Besides capturing musical ideas, it's a great product for storing any sys information. So with MIDI Mobilizer, instead of having to have your laptop with you, you could have in your phone a backup, a sys backup of all of your sequences, all of your synthesizer patches, your effects data. Of course, it works with Line6 gear and any MIDI data, so you could have your Pod XT patches stored in it as well.
When will it be on the market?
The MIDI Mobilizer starts shipping this Friday.
This Friday, nice. And do you know the price tag already?
In the United States, it's going to sell for about $69.
Okay.
I believe be approximately 50 euros.
Something like that, probably $49.99.
Yes. And I can just go and create a new memo, go into record, and record, and then of course play back that data. It's that simple.
Very cool. So then it saves files consecutively?
Yeah, you can never erase a file. So that just was Untitled 7. I could rename it if I just go and record again. Yeah. Now it's made another file.
So that's another one. That's very cool.
Right,
okay.
and if I can go through and see my list of files that are on here and select any one of them. Or I could rename it with the info button, as where I also would send it via email. You can also access all your memos via Wi-Fi if you want, so you can see a whole list on your computer through a browser. Another interesting thing is we've got a third-party developer program, and there's a number of software developers who are very interested in having a MIDI interface like this on the iPhone and iPod Touch. So a number of companies are interested in developing their own software for it. So in the coming months, we hope to be able to announce some more exciting applications for the MIDI Mobilizer.
Very cool. That was going to be my next question.